Yo, thank you for being here. We're starting today's stream with a 136 push-ups in the back. As for the Minecraft, it's gonna be very chill. I think my mic. Yeah, I figured. Let's just start. Hey guys, welcome in. I think you heard me talking to fire, didn't you? Maybe, probably. We're doing some. We're sorting my world today, and we're doing push-ups. Lots of them, guys. This is how quickly the world loads. Do you remember how long it took yesterday? Check this out. Boom. So much better. So much better. That's gonna be worth installing a new teleporter system for sure. So guys, today we have to so here's the plan. These shulkers, we all filled them yesterday, or well, found them yesterday. They're from all over the world. They're full of junk, and they need to go in the sorter. But there's also another thing. Kinda my plan for today, in an ideal world, I'm not going to stream super long, and I thought that, like, wait. Can we do this? We can't do this. My plan today, guys, in an ideal world, would be we stream like around 2 hours-ish, and then I get back to finishing up in the UHCG world, which I'm trying to pass off next Friday. The puzzles that I'm cooking up, they're so cool. I'm so stoked on it. But why is it so bright, Nina? I have the full bright on, which is not suitable for in here. Now, there is also the other thing today, guys. And the other thing is, the other thing is this thing. We left the bank yesterday on 68 push-ups. Rules are clear. If we carry it over to the next day, double it, send it to the next. So we're starting on 136 today, which is I don't know, it's a thing that's gonna happen supposedly. Now I don't want to carry over any push-ups into tomorrow, but like that, or pull-ups maybe tomorrow. I don't know. Yesterday was chest day. I'm not super stoked on doing push-ups today, but I'm definitely more stoked than I am on the alternatives. So we're just gonna go for it and pray for the best. That's the strat for today. Before we do any of that, though, let's get the sort of oh wait. Okay, wait. Empty ones. Okay. Step one. Let's filter out the empty ones. That's all the empty ones in that box. We have empties here. Because if we don't do that, it's not going to go well. And then as the sorter is running, guys, we're going to do some odd jobs around the storage room. Because we're going to be in the area. Other than that, we can... Ooh, that is a... Holy, that's a lot of empties. I just take like the only one that wasn't empty. Varnov, welcome to the stream. Firestar Dude, thank you for being here. Tiff-Inez, Caswell, Mama Kitty, Anna, welcome in. Fairy Tale-esque, hope you're doing well. Sunshine, Patricia, Isabel, welcome to the stream. Rob Carre, of course. Shashira, dude, my English is not gonna work today. I just feel it. It's one of those days. Room 6, hope you're doing well. Welcome in. We're gonna make the best of it. We have empties here. Oh, empty, yes. Just the one? Just one. A random white one. Ideally, I don't want to have to check too many of them. But we gotta do this step or my sorter is gonna have hiccups. Okay, that's a lot of empties. Miss the old world? That's a long time ago, dude. I honestly don't. I feel like this new world is like so much better than the old one. Oh my holy empty shulker boxes. Sab, welcome in as well. Hope you're doing good. Guys, did anybody do anything remarkable yesterday? Tiffany has not me just learning the past week that you can make shulker farms, thinking that people be hella traveling the end for shulkers. I mean, that's how you used to do it. And even then, it was like kind of doable. It wasn't too bad. I really, really enjoyed the end busting in season 1. Now I have void paranoia though, because like the end dimension in this world is just like, it's out to get me. It's tried so many times in my world, like I'm not going there if I can help it. Astro Tarun, new girlfriends are always better than the last one. I think that by definition has to be true. It doesn't mean you should go out looking to change. Like, don't fix what isn't broken. Okay, I think we have all the empties, guys. So many. That's gonna go into the chunk loaders. Do I know when the next UHCG video will be out, and can it tell us how many episodes are left? I cannot tell you how many episodes I have or how many episodes are left. The next one, I'm hoping I can get it out next weekend, but it really like it's dependent on Apples right now, so we gotta wait. Apples needs to have like enough time to actually cook it. Because right now, like on the last episodes, I did a little bit more editing myself. On this one, I can't afford to, because I'm finishing up the world and recording Naked and Afraid. And there's only one of me, so I can do 1 week of tasks worth every week. And that's it. Is water wet? Most of the time, it do be wet. Yes. Okay, guys, let me see. Oh, these are not going to go anywhere because these are craftables, right? And then this is sortable stuff. Wait, is my game audio low? Or, oh no, that's just my slider on my Go XLR. This is very suboptimal storage behavior, what I'm doing, but I also do think that we have so many shulkers that we kind of should just yeet them in there. And then see what we do. Okay. That is... Oh my god, that is so much Prismarine stuff. Holy. All those top double chests are just Prismarine. Whatever. Sav, yo! Thank you for the tier 1, 22 months. Crazy. That gets another push-up in the bank. For a total of 137. And Sav, you're gonna go in the book at the end of the stream. Because we moved those to the end for stream flow. First time we did that was yesterday. I think it's a big improvement. Okay, storage is working. So that's good. I'm just gonna stand here and... how long have I been since yesterday? Whoa. How long have I been playing? I haven't. I've just been designing UHCG. Guys, let's 137. I don't even know how many I'm going to do in a set. Rihanna, thank you for renewing the membership as well. That makes it 138. Let's put a dent in it. That was not a random trick I did mid-set. That was literally me almost falling off the wall. But that was a grand total of 20, I think. So we should be down to 118. Mickey, welcome in. Hope you're doing good. Lots of copper golems. Oh my god, this is cursed what I'm doing here. They're gonna put something in here. You know what? Okay, I don't want stone there. Let's put a breeze ball in all of those. Because otherwise you're going to put random junk in there. Honestly, I really can't use these chests here. Like, they gotta go. Because they kind of break the entire system. Okay, this one, that's gotta go. Fire's pointing out I shouldn't have a chest monster in the middle of my storage. Yeah, that's probably suboptimal. You might be right. There's certain shulkers, like one that just has netherrack. I should just do it myself, but I don't think I'm going to. Because then what do I have the storage for? So weird. the chest monster. Or something else entirely. Jeez, this is not okay. Have you stopped making shulker art when cleaning? No, I haven't. Oh, wait. Oh, I opened that up. I mean, it's fine. We'll catch the new shulkers. No, I haven't, but we're only gonna do it after the Revoluni because right now we gotta lock in. Like, actually cleaning these days, guys, it's really important because later in this week, we're gonna have to get a move on. Let's do this. It's gonna be time to actually like get the Revoluni or get the world Revoluni ready. That's what I should say. Okay. These are gonna go back in there and then they'll dump them in the overflow. And then these chests have gotta go. I think there was some prismarine here somewhere. Yeah, like this one, the honey. I just should just do it myself. That's stupid. Okay, let's put... Nope. Did that wrong. Should have put that in there. Okay, and then the honey I'm gonna do. The rest is gonna go over here. Grab a little bit of flashback. I'm really curious how this looks. Now I need to move those chests over before I start doing anything with them. Oh, day counter on screen. There you go. Good call. Okay, so first part of stream, guys, I do think like we're gonna have a good amount of work that just needs doing, sort of cleaning storage up. But eventually I feel like we're gonna run out of things that we need to do right here. And then we're still gonna have to be in the area because I don't want to chunk load this. So I think what we do, I hope this is far enough away. I think it is. What we're gonna do is start with doing some of the actual sorting things like manually. We need to be working on it. Copper golems are going to do a lot. And then when we start running out of stuff to manually sort, we're going to check how overflow is doing. It's going to be a mess with the way that I just dumped everything in there. Dude, this is way too much prismarine stuff. I feel like I should craft some of that up into blocks and stuff. Did I find the tool shulker yesterday? I did. It wasn't even that long to find it. I left it last time I was working here in the base. It's so weird to have a world for this long and then like not play it for a couple months. It doesn't feel too foreign though. Okay, now I think we remove this. Okay, this... How does he go there? I feel like that shouldn't be possible. Right. Huh? Did the pathfinding change? They just go straight over it. What the hell? Okay, meanwhile, there's nothing in here. That is so weird. What are these guys doing? They're just checking all the copper chests that have nothing in them. No, 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 no. Excuse me. Oh my god, they're dumping it full of stone. What is going on there? That looks sketchy. That looks sketchy. You know what, guys? Infant, they want to say happy birthday without actually being his birthday and skipping the actual birthday. That's devious. That finishing touch. Crazy. Okay, guys, I'm just gonna like do this manually for like the time being. I don't want him to go here. Just jerks, go out of, go back, go back. There's no way. Dude, there's no, that is not a closer chest. What are, that's not okay. Guys, this makes zero sense. What the hell? They just keep doing it too. Huh? I'm more worried about this actually. So, wait. Oh my god, it's literally just the... It's the copper golems doing that. Okay, let's see what happens if we do this. There's no way. What do you... What is this AI? What is this pathfinding? There's zero logic. The only reason I can see that they would do that at all is they're just recognizing that as the closest chest, and that's the only thing they care about. Mickey, that's normal. Why wouldn't they go over waterlogged slabs? Every mob does. No, here's the thing. Waterlogged slabs are passable for a mob. Like, they can go over it. The thing is, they won't if they calculate a shorter route to something else. And in this case, the shorter route is to that chest, even though it's further away. That seems counterintuitive, but the way it works is they sort of calculate their best route. And in that calculation, they factor in whether something is by water, and then they'll add like a penalty to it before the calculation. And because of that penalty, they won't go there. I'm just gonna try and like hard force them to these chests, see what happens. Oh my god, I can already see it. Dude, there's no way. This is guys, this is a temporary solution, but I gotta figure out, like, if we just straight up lock them in there. Like, right now, there's nothing they can get to that except for these chests. That's crazy. That should get you there, little buddy. Yes, yes, you can do it. You're smart. Very good. How many people have asked about UHCG? In what sense, really? Like, ask about episodes that are still to be released, or ask about, like, whether they could have the world, or... A little potential questions there. Okay, I'm just gonna put these back in there. Dude, I swear we can get over there. There we go. Okay, this is very wacky. I don't like this at all. But for now, we'll have to do it. I'm so mad at this this pathfinding being cursed. I was pretty sure the water thing worked. I also like now finally understood how these front chests were messed up. Because they would find like an empty top chest, put something in it, and then it would flood the bottom. I thought that some of the filters were like, were busted. My copper golems seem to change all the time. I haven't quite figured it out. I guess, like, maybe they're still tweaking it. I don't know. But this pathfinding has me mad. Like, it really shouldn't work this way. Have people asked me for the world? Yeah, quite a few. There's a couple of people that are sort of like waiting for their chance. They really want it. And like, can you blame them? It's you, it's CG. It's kind of, it's quite a special project. So mad at this. Maybe we just design it into something cooler and we make it like an enclosed space, but... should we, wax the chest? I think we should. Like, I really don't like the mixed chest look there. That's not pretty. Double carpets to fix the pathfinding. I think we could do that in the same spots where I already put the water. Okay. Kill them all. Start over. I don't think it's these copper golems that are the issue. I think it's copper golems in general that are the issue. Okay, I put some extras here because we had a little bit of a bottleneck situation. This does seem to be working. That's good. It's kind of busy in here, but whatever. Oh, let's not go through here. That's going to be a mess. Okay, then there's a couple chests, guys, or a couple shulkers, more like, that needed manual sorting. Let's go do those. That was a cheeky way of getting rid of those blocks. I didn't want them. Okay, at least, guys, we figured out why these corner chests were the ones that were getting messed up. That's something. That will teach him. It will definitely teach him if we kill them all. Okay, let's start with those shulkers over there. Guys, if you're excited that we're back in the hardcore world, but you're also like, Looney, why are we flying around yesterday and sorting items today? Like, this is not the hardcore world content we want. It's gonna take a minute. We'll get there. We'll get there. These are all like single item shulkers. Let me put this one over here. Okay, that's locked again for shulkers coming out. I think this is all operational. What are the numbers when you open your chest? That's redstone indicators from a redstone resource pack. Right, let's let those guys do their thing, and I think I'll just dip everything out of my inventory real quick. That should speed things up a little bit. Mushroom stems. Not entirely sure where I'd put those. Either it's here in the back. No, that's mushroom blocks. Then I'd say it's here. Yeah. Was that a full box? It was. We're just going to put it in there as a full box. And then this is mix. That's going to go in the sorter. No messing with that. Smooth basalt and tough. I think both of those are like chunk box loaders up here. Caleb, welcome in. Good morning, dude. Oh, there's more smooth basalt. We've used a lot of that. Guys, anybody remember the blocks placed for smooth basalt stat in this world? I'll take guesses in chat. We got another one here. I think I'll leave that for right now. Let's put it on the slice though. AJ just answers with like 465k-ish, which is like, with that much, that is way too specific of an answer. Also, it's really close. Is this? It's carpets. And that is full blocks. This is tough. This is tough. Fire, don't. I said the word tough. I'm like, you need a warning. It's a matter of time. Okay. No more pale molds in there. Good. You know what else is tough? Yup. We're doing that. Azuz, welcome to the stream. We're sorting everything because I just came back to my hardcore world yesterday. We got some really big things coming up, but first I need to organize a little bit and sort of learn my way around the world again, which is crazy. But I haven't been here for a while. Like, last stream we did before yesterday was the 19th of December. It's just crazy. All of this is piston crafting stuff, I think. Maybe we craft those pistons a little bit. Are these guys still working? They seem to be working. This is working. Let me check if we have like a crazy bottleneck situation going on down here. Honestly, no. This is the bottleneck, of course. When there's like full stacks of blocks coming through the overflow, which shouldn't happen, but does happen. I mean, it's fine. It's fine. This looks incredibly satisfying, though. It is so weird, guys, to be back in a world where we have like that lever literally does nothing. That was the lever, but now it's just a skull sensor. It's crazy to be back in a world where food heals you. It feels so weird. Honestly, feels wrong now. Might even consider like making it ultra hardcore just because. Do you guys think it'd be nice or it'd get annoying? Because mostly what it does is it just uses more time in sort of getting the resources for it. It does change your playstyle a lot because you'll just effectively going into any sort of fight, you always have a lot less hit points. Because everything that sort of gets added from food isn't happening when you're in ultra hardcore. I initially thought it wouldn't matter late stage, but after having played it for a bit, I know that it does actually matter. Novichok, it's dangerous? No, it's not dangerous. It's fine. It just changes the way that you play by, like, a good amount. Okay. That is very full. Yo, we should probably check if there's, like, double chests that are... Ow. To the point of overflowing. Safety check time. Minecraft edits. You said that as I flew into a wall. Okay, that's fine. Only after Revoluni. It's just a question of whether it would be interesting. Like, I'm not worried about it. I played all of UHCG without a totem, and like I'm closing in on 2k days, I think. It's a little bit less than that, but like close enough to be considered closing in on. Okay, one thing that seems really weird is that there's no shulkers coming in here. Or have I just not emptied any yet? Let's let it run for a little bit. And then we'll see. What did I do with all those, like, empty shulkers? I think I used them to refill all that. What even is this? This is just a barrel with shulkers in there. Okay, let's go down here. Grab like a shulker box to make more shulker boxes. 2 out of 10 safety check. You don't have 20 million totems? I mean, do you really need 20 million totems? I have, like, this is all I have. I have the 1 in my offhand and the 5 in my e-chest, and that's it. Like, you don't need them. You don't need them. If you're, like, decent at the game, at some point, it's not that important. Oh, you do need them? Oh, dude, sorry, that's my bad. Have you been here before? You have, right? Okay, what is the shulker box I'm looking for? I think it's this one. No? There. No more 1 versus 100 wardens. I think at some point, there's a real chance I'm gonna do that. But why? It'd be cool. And it's possible. And I think I can make it safe enough without making it lame. I need... Pull them down. I said without making it lame. Okay. Sure, buddy. Then prove it. Latest video I did a 1v4 with wardens. That was pretty sick. Without Without natural regen. I was going to say without totems. That's not true. Okay, guys, we're going to run past these chests and see if there's like any chests like this one that are just getting full. 1 versus 100. I know you said 1 versus 100. I said I might do it at some point in the future, but that's not a given. Like, if you have a hardcore roll they have had for a long time, you should be careful with it. Yeah, let's put this in there. I half expected that one to be full. That's why you need 20 million totems. I mean, inventory space is going to be a problem at that point. Main reason for a totem is flying is dangerous. Robcat, I agree. That's the same thing. It's so easy to have like a slopey Elytra landing, and having that kill your run is rough. Okay, these are in the wrong chest. 100% because I put them there. Also, I would have died to fall damage like a couple times from reading chat and just crashing. Some of those crashes were worse than others. I think my personal favorite is the lily pad. Like, that caught me so off guard. I just remember looking over to my screen in disbelief. I'm like, how in the hell did I just pop a totem in water? I think it's better to like have these almost full ones. Wait, guys, can we use deep slate in a stonecutter now? Or either now or really soon? I think that's coming, which is kind of major. You can in 26.1. So big. Deep Slate was such like, it's so unfortunate if you Silk Touch Mind it. Oh, that's correct tiles. Didn't even know that was a thing. You're reading this, not hearing it? What do you mean? Oh, fire. Okay, let's see if there's already shulkers coming through here. I'm still gonna assume that's like not a full one emptied out, but we can probably check it here. I want to investigate that. I feel like there should be shulkers coming through. Use what in a stonecutter? The normal deep slate blocks. I gotta look around for a bit to see where this goes. I think I want to be there. Is that like... Supposedly? I think I'm just gonna dig from the top and look behind it. Does the editor take bribes, Elliot? I don't think so. Okay, let me just look in here for a second. Okay, they're not arriving here, it seems. Either that or they're getting sent through, but this is powered, so that can, like, that has to be locked. So then it should be an output issue, if there is an issue. Shortcut. Wait, I think I just saw one go in there. So that works fine, guys. And it's going to this bubble elevator. I'm 90% sure I just saw one go through. Elliot, I've been thrilled with the direction Looney took UCG. Definitely helped extend the potential of the world beyond just Minecraft. I'm so stoked for people to find the puzzles I left. I think we just gotta wait here. I mean, guys, we know that this is dropping the sugars in here. Well, at the very least, we know that they're going down there. I mean, Squid, is there a roadmap of what I'm planning to do in the world in the next 6 months to a year? I mean, I have a roadmap in my head. It's pretty simple because it just starts with get it to the Revoluni, which should happen like late July, I think. Which is so soon that it's scaring me for what it is. What do we do here? Okay. Dude. So that went through here just fine. Can I, like, get in flight mode here in any which way? Don't think so. Doesn't matter. So it does go up here. Does it then just go straight through? What is the Revoluni? Emmy's Squid? Oh my god, dude. I'm gonna make a video on it soon so that people who haven't been, like, in the Revoluni playtest streams actually can know as well. So this world is now 4 years old. A little over. And since like half a year into it, I figured out what I wanted to do with it. Because there's been a really long roadmap. I wanted to, in hardcore survival, make an arena map that would be an event that creators and viewers could play on together. And that's what I've been working towards for the last 4 years. And now we're at the point where that is like, that's a reality. So essentially, the entire castle and the main base and everything has interior. Why is this messed up? It has interior so that it can be fought over. And then by the end of the event, somebody's going to win it. We're going to do that on sort of a time for copy. And then that time for copy is going to like be the event server that we play on. By the end of the event, we're going to decide which of the things that happened in the event are actually like going into the history of the world itself. And I think that's going to make for such cool stuff, because then I'll just make schematics of like the essentials, put them in the world itself, or like rebuild them. And then we have actual history and stories rather than made up history and stories. Okay, I'm gonna dig back through here. Like this needs to be solved. Okay, wait. Oh, dude. Okay, perfect. Guys, I was actually finding it, but we're preloading the ones on the bottom. So we are getting shulkers out of it, which means the storage is working as it should. Okay, that's good. That's actually, I'm really happy that that's working. In that case, it seems this next update is shaping up to be a major update. You mean just like the Pale Gardens update, where they added one mob and one biome, which was a sub biome? pretty major. You're right. No, it's not major. You know what's major? The number of push-ups still to be done in the push-up bank. Let's change that. We started with 136. We are down to 98. WM, your boy, welcome back. Hope you're doing good. Okay, guys, let's keep doing what we're doing. And check for doubles. Where did I leave those shulkers? Put them in here? No. I think this chest on the end here. A major square? Now you're just forcing it. Better segue than Linus Tech Tip. I wasn't even working towards it. It just happened. The Trial Chamber stream was one of my favorites. That was so dope. Guys, if you just got here, I only got back to my hardcore world yesterday. So we need to pre-organize a little bit before we start doing crazy things again. And part of that is figuring out my storage, because it's gotten a bit messy. Okay, I had like a full... Why do I have a full shulker box worth of acacia stairs? Curious. So excited for another moving square mob. Happy gas first, now this. Guys, did you see the Phoenix video with the Sulfur Cube and Frostwalker boots? Because that is actually crazy. I hope they don't patch that out. So what that video was is you can put Frostwalker boots on a Sulfur Cube and then make it an ice block and just shoot it over water, go behind it on a pig or in a boat or whatever with a lead attached, and you can just zoom for free. Hit it with a punch bow like every now and again, and you'll just shoot over the water with like 40-50 blocks a second. It's not super practical. It's just hella cool. Dude, I love that drum break so much on this song. Okay, nice. No overflow issues here. Guys, I'm low-key laughing a little bit at the fact that we have to do organizing streams. You know why it is? It's still a cover-up. It's still me finishing up UHCG. Guys, today, I added a puzzle that was so cooked that it needed a warning sign to tell someone that it's a potential death trip. So many of these chests are so empty if you think about it. Because if there's like 15 blocks in here, that means that that's all the blocks I've ever put into my storage of that kind. If they're empty, you don't quite know. Like that could have been a full one that I then used for something again. Looney2, welcome in. Ellie, welcome in. Hope you guys are doing good. Fixing Lagundo's mess, it spread into your world. Once you start fixing messes, like it's hard to stop. Guys, this needs to be finally laid out proper. Cleanup is because of the Algundo chest monsters. Traumatized. I'm definitely scarred. It's true. I think these are... Yeah, there's nothing there yet. These are still empty filters. That's good to have, though. Guys, it's a little bit of pain, this, like the organizing, but I'm gonna be really happy when this is done. Not even kidding there. Blaming Lagundo for your mess in the solo world? Derek? No. For the urge to clean things up. No, I couldn't blame Legs for the mess in my world. That's too far. That's out of line. Whoa. I didn't know I had that many emeralds. Okay, wait, let's finish this. What motivates me to keep playing? Because I always quit when I play alone. Kens, I think that a big part of it is if you can share it with someone. Like that really helps. And for me, that's you guys. But it could also just be like AJ has a world that he's done for a really long time. And he posts like a picture on Reddit every now and again. And I think that also goes like a long way. You don't need thousands of people to see that for it to be worthwhile. Could also just be a friend, you know? Like maybe you have a Discord group with a couple people that have worlds. I feel like in the next pathway, or next hallway, we're gonna have a bunch of chests that actually have overflow. Looney making sure AJ's world is out there. You know what it is? I'm not even spreading the world. I'm legitimately a fan. Don't know what to tell you. It's one of my favorite worlds. Guys, AJ like drops these pictures and like little stories of what's going on in that world. I talked about it a little bit yesterday, but it's a world that he carries through versions, plays like every major update for 500 game days, which is like flipping long time, and then updates. And he posts like small little update stories and pictures of what's going on, and like every time one of those messages drops in that channel, I'm so excited to see it. Okay, let's put those back there. I'll share it at some point. Oh my god. Still have 33 Ancient of Bruni. That's kind of neat. 9 is outdated. What do you do this time? There was more to put on the ceiling in the back of the last row. Oh, good call, Kens. I was not paying... Oh, sorry. Eric, I was not paying attention. This is why we need to do this, guys. Like, this is at some point going to overflow. And that's what we want to prevent. That's like the design for the storage, though. Like, all the chests that are double chests are blocks that I feel like I'll use, but not that many. Or not that often. Okay. Looney, at the end of all this, let's check stats, see how many chests you opened. I'd go with plenty of chests. Dude, I'm tired today. I'm a little slow. I hope it's watchable. I know it's not too bad, but like I can feel my eyes a little bit. Guys, honestly, like I'm so locked in getting UHCG done. I was up at 5 this morning to work on it. Like that 5 this morning, I got a coffee, and then like I think 30 minutes later I was playing Minecraft. Well, hello there. Wait, where's there? Oh, redstone stuff. I'm not like someone who stays up till 5:30 to do Minecraft. I mean, that has happened. It's kind of, you know what the thing is, guys? Like, if you're in a relationship and you live together, it changes how you make decisions. And it changes it in multiple ways. So it changes it because you have to sort of consider somebody else when you decide whether you're going to stay up till 5 to play Minecraft. But also, that's not the only thing, though. I don't think I want to have like active redstone things here. That redstone block would do nothing there, but I think it's good practice to not put torches there because I don't know what we have above. Why you always play Minecraft? Do you ever touch grass, or do you know what grass is? I know what grass is. It's not like that. What is this relationship thing I speak of? Don't worry about it. But also, like, I was midway through saying what I was gonna say. The other thing is also, like, sometimes you'll just make a smarter decision when you don't live by yourself, because somebody else will know that you stayed up till 5 to play Minecraft, though you should have probably not done that. Then again, like, getting up at 5 to do it is like, that might even be more insane. Okay, that's better. He does touch grass mostly in block cave though. Yup. Can't even deny it. No shot. Okay guys, let's do another 15 or so. Guys, if you have no idea why I'm randomly walking off into the background to do push-ups on the wall, yesterday, stream was so unhinged that I had to do, like, I think 180 pull-ups. And the rule is if I don't do them before the end of the stream, we double it. So I started today with 136 in the bag. Gamer House, welcome back. Hope you're doing well. We did this one, right? But grass. Oh my god, that's a lot of saplings. Put a pot of grass next to your desk so you can just touch it there. Dude, that's a way to shut people up. Do you ever touch grass? Just straight up grab the pot of grass. Hold it up to the camera. Why do I have that many? Not the push-up I expected. It's not the push-up you expected, but it's the push-up you got. Maybe it's even the push-up you didn't know you needed. Whoa. Okay, did not expect that. Guys, that all came through my storage system. Like, I didn't put that in there. I don't think, at least. Also, lots of honeycombs. We need those. At some point, I'm sure. Alright. Did we do that one? I think we did. Okay, I think this is that was a full double check. Okay, let me put a barrel here. Okay, that's... We need a timeout. how much, Looney, do you know what's behind the doors that Moai set up? I know a little bit. I don't really know. Like, I don't know what it does, but I know a little bit because I had to make sure that everything was safe after I brought the world through old versions. So I had to do some double checking there. Why is this hopper unlocked? Oh, it's because there's a repeater on there. It's just a flaw. Dude, this is cool with the resource pack, that stopping the storage is this visual. Let's see how much we have in these chests here. Oh, guys, we should probably like help out a little bit because this is bound to happen with how I'm doing the storage right now. If there's too much stone going through at once, it will do that. Like, it will just skip the filter altogether. Which is a choice I made. Like, dude, not how we do this. It's a choice I made with how I just turned it on. Like, I could have checked for stone boxes and sort of made sure that didn't happen. But we went, like, all out mode. This actually looks good, this overflow. There's like a couple things that seem to be heavy overflowing, and then the rest seems totally fine, honestly. We can take some pressure off by just doing that ourselves. Rip. Wait, that's a head here? Is this too? I guess it is. There we go. There might not be a slice for roots. Let me see if there is. If not, we might want to add that. Mangrove roots, because it is a thing we use. Oh, here. What resource pack is that? Redstone tweaks is what it's called. Okay, I think we should add like mangrove roots. That's also how the storage is supposed to work. Like, we find things in overflow that should probably get sorted but don't have a slice yet. Final check if they're here already. This one's fire coral block. I think I can place that now. Right, I didn't have enough last time to do that. Okay, let's add a slice with these things. It's a bit of a wacky spot, but let's put them here. Okay, good. Sam, welcome in, dude. Doing good, doing good. How about you? Guys, I'm gonna go and get some coffee. Like, a little pick-me-up would help. Let me check the overflow and see how that's doing. I'm probably gonna leave my game open while I go for coffee, because, like, then we can probably activate the sorter again in a minute. We do have like a pretty brutal overflow situation here. Maybe I can help take a little bit of pressure out here as well. actually not as bad as it seems. But I'm not making it easier by running the storage the way I am. That's coarse dirt, don't want that. Also, we just made it way better because the mangrove roots will now have a filter slice they can go to. So that's a lot of blocks that these guys don't have to carry anymore. Oh my god, there were so many. Shouldn't go through there. Is this the second thunderstorm we've had this stream? I think it is, and that's kind of crazy if so. Okay, guys. I think I'm gonna go for... Wait. Did I do 2 sets of push-ups? I did 3, right? There's another 15 out there. Are there? Yeah. I did do another 15. Dude, that's cooked. Doing the push-ups, but not changing the bank. So dumb. Guys, I'm gonna go and grab a cup of coffee real quick. Let me put it on screen. Can we do that? This is crazy. Guys, I'll be right back. You guys can see if I die while I'm not here. See you in a minute. There we are. Water and coffee winning. Jordan, that's crazy. Watching on 0.9, slowly getting lost. Let's check the overflow, guys. Quasi Clan, welcome in. Hope you're doing good. Okay, I need more food. That's how you pronounce that, food. Oh, wrong filter. Is the specs command updated? Yep. That is updated. Okay. Those guys are chilling. Dude, these guys are struggling to catch up. Again, it might not be as bad as it looks, but... Probably this is like the heaviest sorting session that I've done since we built this thing. Looney, planning to change my Twitch name to your Minecraft name? What is your Minecraft name? Hate when this happens, but there we go. Jesus, what is this? Why is there so much iron? Guys, it is so flippin' weird to play a world for years and then not play it for a few months. Like, it feels like home and also I'm lost. It feels like I've like studied abroad for half a year and now I'm back at my own place and it's like everything is weird but familiar. Joshua, welcome in. Copper golems are the best. Almighty Pumpkin, they're crazy. They're so good. Plus, they did completely fix my overflow issue. The crazy thing is, though, should we start running storage again? Let me check how much, like, is still in here. This is the thing. This is why they're not clearing it out. Because this is the backlog, not whatever they had back there. Now, why are you standing still? Bro, what are you doing? He just doesn't get it. Yeah, spin your head around. You still look like a dumbass. What are you doing? Yes, yes. Oh my god. He made it a third of the way there. Oh, oh. Struggling so hard. Catragon Anna? Okay, now at least if you change it, I'll recognize it. I mean, like, having the same name in both places is probably a good thing. Okay, guys, I think we're at the point where we need to look around and see, like, what we're going to do with our time here. Because I've done, like, the manual sorting that I wanted to do. That was mud, right? Yeah. Let's manual sort that. I think it goes here, probably. Yeah. No, that's mangrove roots. Surely I have a slice for mud. Dude, I might even have like a bulk slice? I do. It's kind of an interesting one to have in bulk, but I guess sometimes you use it a lot. You can't get it very fast, like stripping a mangrove swamp apart, I guess. These guys feel like they're so slow, but I think it just is what it is. You know what would speed them up a lot? If only those bottom chests are copper. Let's do that. Because that just saves a lot of time of them checking things that they don't need to check. Let me see if there's like residual wood in the wood farm. That was weird but satisfying movement. What in the hell is this chest? Oh my god. Wood farm without a sorter. No biggie. I think we just build the bottom part of the storage a little bit more. Yo, I definitely needed a roots filter. Aria, welcome in. Guys, I think that today is one of those days where we actually really need the parkour break. Oh my god, they're cooking. They're catching up. They're catching up. Oh no, that doesn't work at all. Is there a container that they won't check? Shulker boxes probably? Do they check barrels? We can test that. Voodoo, yo! Thank you for the €2. Sub 525 coming soon. I mean, I think I'll go MCCI for parkour for the foreseeable future, but I do feel like the skill potential is definitely there. I think barrels might be the way to go. Thank you for the €2, dude. It's gonna go in the bank. 84 push-ups to be done. They only do chests. Okay, that's good. Oh my god, this whole system is so cursed. I'm gonna make a makeshift system to make this better because it's just so cool. You can't even call this a makeshift system. What am I doing? It's not okay. Okay, we can run it again, guys. Because I do think that this is the backlog fixed. Let's see how they're doing down here. Sharky, welcome in, by the way. Hope you're doing good as well. They've been like in the same state-ish the entire time. Let's see what a mess it is at the end of the hallway. It's probably bad. Actually, not that bad. So the thing with these guys is like, this is my overflow. Now, ideally, I just yeet these back in the system and then we make him run again. Mameluke Titan, holy. AJ, can you get screenshots or like preferably names? That'd be better. Thank you for the 10 gifted over on Twitch. Holy smokes. Jesscat's got one. Astronauts. Miael Sikora. Nets 1219. Joel Jarrett. DK Teddy. Mac. It's Nelly. Once Upon a Milky. And Derek's World. Actually crazy. That's including Mameluke Titan himself. No, they're 11 in the bank. We're back to 95 in the bank and 150 total. Dude, thank you. After yesterday, that is insane behavior. Thank you so much. Okay, I think I'll let this sit for right now. This is fine. Like, we're not filling up too crazy. I'll take like these because I've been removing them from the rest as well. I mean, this looks good. This looks good. I don't hate this. How's your night been, Looney? Purple Nami? Well, my night is yet to happen. It's 4:30 in the afternoon right now. Day has been really good. Today I finished like the biggest, most complicated thing I had to finish in terms of UHCG design. I think tomorrow is the last big design day, and then all I gotta do is build it. Time zones of that? I know. That's a steal back number 1. Crazy. Let me actually empty out the bank a little bit. 95 is still so much. Oh my god. Guys, we've been doing this for an hour and a half already. And I kind of wanted to see if we could do a little bit of a shorter stream. Let me not pause, by the way. That's better. Do a little bit of a shorter stream so I can get back to designing, but I still, I don't want to have any leftovers in the bank today, so we gotta amp it up a little bit. Look at my chat. This is changing the pull-up bag. 80 left. I'm still quite tired from yesterday. Not even the pull-ups per se, more so the just the chest day. Let's run this, and we'll check how it's doing in a little bit. Push on 2.0. It's just common practice now, I guess. Glenn, when is it 4 years? It recently was 4 years on April 10th. Oh my god, we've done a lot. Right, and all the hoppers are now filling up, so this is filling up as well. Let me steal this crafting table. Okay, guys, we have something here that needs to be processed. And I think the best way to do it is autocrafters. You know what I think we should do? We should actually make a room for autocrafters downstairs. Looking great, Looney. So happy to have you back on schedule. I'm happy to be here. I'm so, guys, we're so close. We're a week away, maybe a week and a half from me locking in and full sending all the Revolution stuff. And I've been looking forward to do that so much. Okay, so this is a pumpkin farm. Purple Nami, what is the biggest build you have on this world? Not quite caught up on the lore of the hardcore world. Okay, let me shut down the storage and wait a couple minutes for it to empty out. And then I'll actually fly around. Is there a reason I don't have chunk loaders here? It's because like these are the heaviest to load chunks in the world, so I don't want to have them active all the time. I could make them toggleable. Do we? Okay, not here. I think we'll set it up here. Right, we don't necessarily need different floor level. I think this is the perfect place to make like an autocrafter setup. It doesn't have to be like a fancy room. I just need it to work. A week, yes! Snazzy, oh my god, it's been coming for such a long time. Dude, guys, you have no idea how much more work I put in UHCG than I should have. But like, I love the project so much that I just, as like a creative person, I had no other option than doing it, even if I couldn't. And I'm really glad that I decided to go that route. We'll see if it makes sense, like for business, the business side of what I do in the future. I really wanted to, like that'd be great, because I went out of my way and then some. But also, I don't super mind. Like, if everything is fine, but it has nothing to do with UHCG performance, then it's fine by me. Like, oh my god! No, I forgot about this! I don't think there's any way we make this. Boat song. It was kind of a go to like get there quickly move. I don't think it's doable though. Oh, we're gonna have to get used to this again. Great start. It kind of was a great start. Like I got out of there quick. Oh my god. Oh, that's unfortunate. I was hyper full sending it and I thought I could go through there. Holy... That was one bouncy polar bear. This might be your favorite thing about the world. Okay, that was the real throw. Now we're dead. Whew. Calm down, bro. The bun? I can't, dude. I'm not here to calm down. Lots of other times we can do that. Guys, let's actually check out the world a little bit. For those of you not familiar. How long have I preferred speed bridging over speed sneaking bridges? I mean, it's not preferred method. It's just free practice is how I see it. Guys, I have not done this for like years and I don't even know if it works anymore. was a little off sync because I randomly opened my voice chat menu, but that was still very dope. Okay, biggest build in the world. Purple Nami, bro. Dude, this is my passion project. Oh my god. Dude, don't. That's not nice. Okay, so for Purple Nami and everybody else, like, let me tell you a little bit about my world and what we're going to be doing. So I started this world about 4 years ago, and there's sort of two parts of the world. This part, the Nether, I've made using Lightmedica and Axiom, and we built it from the schematic. That hole in the Nether roof is made from a bug that existed in a 121.14, somewhere around that time, snapshot issue. You can break bedrock and any block really with 2 tall grass and bone meal, which is epic. But that's not the biggest build in the world, because the biggest build in the world wasn't made with any building tools. That was just wing it in survival over the course of like 3 years. Let me give you a very quick tour of the main base. So this is the main base, and I think it's kind of the only one of its kind. I've never seen anybody else do this really, but this is a perimeter, and it's a perimeter because I wanted witch farms. Witch farms are important in a long-term world. Oh, I double spawned there. Witch farms are important in a long-term world because they give you redstone, and redstone is kind of the driving force behind anything industrial long-term. They factor into all your other farms. And there's one witch farm there, and there's another one somewhere else, but let me get to the place where I can show you the other one. So that teleport with the ender pearl, that was like 400 blocks up, or 400 blocks over. This is the outside of the same base. And all of that base has interior. We're gonna go into like a random place and walk through a little bit of it. Seen some crazy farms on the Sidecraft server, where your build looks crazy cool. I mean, there's definitely better farms. Like, one of my things with the way I use farms is a lot of the time, getting a material takes way less time than actually building something with it. So most of my farms are pretty small, and I've just built them in areas where I spend a lot of time. And then if you spend a lot of time there, you're going to run the farm a lot, which will give you basically all the materials you can ever need. I'm just going to walk through this a little bit just so you get a feel for like the interior. And here's the coolest thing, that nether that I just showed you, we're going to work on that like starting next week. We'll have a lot of design work, and then we're going to build that in Lightmedica. Like, that's going to be schematic work because we got to move fast. I only have a couple weeks to finish it, honestly, because this entire world is made for an event, and the event is called the Revoluni. It's going to happen this summer, probably in July, late July, I suppose. And the cool thing with the Revoluni is it's going to be a fight over this castle. So creators will have to capture this throne room, and whoever has it by the end of the event, it's going to be the winner of the Revoluni Season 1. But capturing is not going to be that easy. It's going to be heavily contested, and you guys can play in that event as well. More info on it soon. I'll drop a video on the second channel. Let's go back to the cave area down below, because then you can see how the entire base works. So that was the upstairs part. This is the downstairs part. There's another witch farm over here. There's lots of farms and like other things that I need just all around this place. Like over here, we have the villager trading hall. I don't villager trade a lot. It's mostly that I use these guys to get emeralds, and I use them to be my XP source for a while. And then there's a couple like just stupid things in the base that are a lot of fun. Joe, I do remember. Welcome back. How do you get the ideas for all this? For me, ideas is always the easy part. It's like actually finding the time to make them happen. That is like the challenge. But I have more ideas than I'll ever know what to do with. And also, like, the entire place is just built, like, I just wanted a world that was, like, a lot of fun to play in. And that's why we added all these silly things, like this slime jump parkour and the boat race that we just did. We have Bluey, the blue axolotl here. It's the first blue axolotl I ever got in a Minecraft world. Because I don't usually, honestly lost for words, mate. Dude, check this out. This is one of my favorite things. So, when I made this world, or when I made this base, basically, we bombed a hole in the ground for the witch farms to work. Then I built the witch farms, then I built the entire base around it. So the snowy mountain wasn't there, the cave wasn't there, it was just a swamp. This entire area you can still see from the trees. This entire area, including this, is a swamp. Because witch huts. And when we were building sort of the outside shell of the base, I already had an idea for what I wanted to do with it. I gotta check if I have, like, breeze rods anywhere. Okay, I'll do it without a breeze rod. It probably won't work, but it doesn't super matter. Clearly what I need is a breeze ball, not a breeze rod. But if we go through here, when I made the shelf, the base, I already knew that it was going to have interior and everything. And I also knew that I wanted to build an Elytra course through the walls. So initially what we did is kept some red wool rings, like in between the cave that I built and like the mountain structure overhead. And then in between those rings, we built this. I'm gonna have to use a rocket here because I fumbled it, but let me go here and then try and get some momentum again. And this goes all the way to the base. When is the next UHCG video dropping? Nihar's official. It's not far away, but I don't know exactly because I'm waiting for my editor. And oh my god, I shouldn't have used a rocket there. Jeez, that went better than expected. Oh my god. Wow, I don't think you've been muted for so long. I'll just fly the remainder of the course for reference. Okay, and it goes over there. That was a terrible, terrible Elytra course flight, but it doesn't matter. Let's get back to storage because we got work to do today. Bullets edits, welcome in, dude. How many totems have I popped? 8. AJ, are there any totems that are not fall damage? They're all fall damage and 4 of them are to the entering the end when I had a stupid dropper there that just made me pop a totem at the end platform when spawning in. That's crazy. Ideally, I would like to remove the upload the video next weekend. I don't think it's happening because like I just need to wait for apples for a little bit. Okay, there we go. Right, let's run the thing again. 4 years, 8 totems, 2 totems a year. I mean, yeah, but also not quite. It's like the only reason I used totems to start with was fall damage, and because like it'd be so stupid to have a world, put this much work into it, and then just splat on the floor in a very lame way and lose it. And it'd be such an unsatisfying ending to a series. That's why I chose to use them. I did consider going totemless, but I was like, nah, it's not really what I want to do. What were those creatures? These hyper? These guys? They're copper golems, and they're helping me sort my storage. Minecraft is crazy now. Okay, guys, let's build an autocrafter room here. because that's what we were doing a minute ago, or a couple minutes ago. Snazzy, thank you for the tier 1 gifted to Logical Sharky. That puts the push-ups to 81. I'm gonna do a couple because we need to empty that. I should have done 16. Would have been nicer. Down to 66. something orbital strike at it is never the way to go. I don't know if I actually have enough smooth. It's called smooth down, right? Yeah, smooth down to do this. I probably not. Why no netherite pickaxe? They're probably either blown up or in my backup tools chest or just lost. Netherite tools are nice, but like a lot of the time they don't matter that much. Just mending. I like this for arches. We're gonna use that in there too. Let's figure out the actual autocrafter setup first. Fair, but OCD. Also fair. Let me figure out the autocrafter like in here. So right now what I want, probably use comparators. Maybe torches. Not quite sure. Okay, what we want is we want a chest that we have an autocrafter sending stuff into. I didn't take the autocrafter itself. Beautiful. Wait, can the autocrafter put it in a chest? Oh, I don't have any. AJ, do you know that if like an autocrafter can fire an item directly into a chest? Puts it into the container. Actually, that's beautiful. Collect one of every mob. I mean, I could, but I'm not super interested in doing it. Okay, crafter. Droppers, redstone, and iron. We should make a bunch. Oops. Okay, droppers, redstone, and iron, and crafting tables, of course, but we already had those. I guess that works. Okay, then we want items coming in. I think we can do this. It's a 5-to-4 ratio. And if we can make it faster than it can craft, I don't know if that's possible. But it'd be really neat. So then it will never break. Oh. I want to see what happens if we power that with observer clock at the top. I don't need a pretty system here, I just need a working system. Okay, that's very suboptimal because it slows down the actual crafting. Which is what I wanted to need. It is saying put a block above the crafter. Oh, that will probably work, you're right. Okay, doesn't matter for testing purposes, we're gonna do this. I don't want to power that up there because I don't know if there's a redstone line above it. Okay, that's quick enough. We can power that from above and then we have a working system. It doesn't need to be pretty, just has to work. I mean, that's it. Sometimes that's all you need. Let me check the status down here. Okay, looking good, looking healthy. Progress is being made. No, go back up there. I'll take the other door. Make it extra ugly to anger the redstoners. I don't want to have to fight Crafty Master, man. I think Crafty's actually super chill about people making ugly redstone. He's just happy people make redstone. What do I define as ugly redstone? I mean, just things where somebody who knows what they're doing looks at it and goes like, that's not how you do that. Oh, I need a barrel there because I can't open the chest. That's stupid. I have barrels here? No. I want to ask Crafty about this. I want to know how he feels about ugly redstone. Snazzy, this is crazy work. A reminder of the truth. Don't let the camera fool you. Wow. No, got 16 push-ups. It's a fair request. I tripped on the base of my chair on the way back. much just fully crashed. That would have been glorious. I'm almost sorry you guys didn't get to see that. Would have been great. Okay, I need a sticky piston because I want to make it a little bit more functional than this. Rise to pop, welcome in. You see, I can do it right. I just choose not to. I thought you made yourself dizzy. No, I just literally got caught in like the rolling base of my chair. Stinky, can we see the legging enchants? Protection, unbreaking, mending, no swift sneak. The reason I don't use swift sneak is because it is free speed bridging practice, which I need. Okay, I need levers. Will you keep going with the push-ups? I still need to do 50, but I had a chest workout yesterday, so I'm a little Oh, you're talking about the Minecraft, dude. That's even better. I appreciate it. We'll be the best later. We gotta grind, dude. I'm here for the history books. Pratik, why are you doing push-ups and sorting video? Because yes, I do push-ups when people give me donations as a way of saying thanks. And yesterday's stream was super crazy, so I had a lot left over in the push-up bank. The rule is if I don't do them in a stream, they'll get doubled for the next. So we started today with 138 in the bank. Okay, this is actually a pretty great system. Like, don't hate it. Honestly, we should let those sit there. Dude, why do I not carry breeze balls? It's so stupid. Okay, now all we gotta do is make sure all the hoppers are empty. Actually, wait, let's do this first. Wait, I did that wrong. Now we gotta empty that because I'm pretty sure we dropped something in there. Looney, you ever got into RuneScape? Those were like the high school days. I didn't play it a ton. But I've heard people compare RuneScape to Hypixel Skyblock. I think that's a fair comparison. That makes sense. Okay, let me actually kill these. How is there one chest left there, or less there? Is it on top? It is. I don't care. Dang it. Not what I wanted. Let me carry that. It's probably better. This is like a detour that is way longer than the route I should have taken. Not a detour. Scenic route. Okay, those are crystals. I gotta find the prismarine shards. Those are here. You're down with the 3 stream streak, dude. That's a low one for you. I hope you're doing well though. Welcome in. Good to see you as always. We're back in the main world, dude. You must be happy about that. I know I am. I really loved UNCG, but this is the one, right? Oh, this one I should probably like put it somewhere else because it's gonna mess me up. I reckon if you got into that, you should. Ooh, AFK, what? RuneScape! I'm not gonna get into RuneScape. No. It's like a career death sentence. That's an odd one to have in there. Like, I would never get any work done. Read you died, lost 500 levels, rip. Bro, how much stuff collecting do you do? You have 1.5 lifetime worth of items. This is so true for some of these things. Snazzy, see you later. Thanks for hanging out today. Dude, so many of these crystal boxes is crazy. Right after it was flexing on you for having 400 more levels. Yeah, you shouldn't go around flexing on people. It always backfires. Especially if you flex on me. Mm-hmm. Jokes. This still. You're not been a good year with UNCG, but I did miss this world. Dude, I feel exactly the same way about it. It's both. Has it been a year? Yeah, it's been a year since I first got UNCG, which is crazy. It's not like a year since the first video though. So the handoff, but. I have so many of these stupid crystals. What the hell? I guess we're making a gazillion sea lanterns and then we'll figure out what to do with them later. I mean, that worked out well in season 1. Okay, that is all of them emptied out. Any of you played Enshrouded? No, there's actually so many games that I haven't played. Is Enshrouded good? It's a survival building game too, right? Okay, guys. Yes, it's good. Can you play it in hardcore survival? Is that a thing? Because then we should put it on the ultimate like hardcore list. Oh, we gotta pause the sorter for a sec. Building is actually really good. That's dope. Guys, there's a problem with my sorter. I just realized. I can't really. You can do honorary hardcore. I mean, that's fair. Like, it doesn't matter. Like, I just need something to be able to die to. Like, playing hardcore and Shrouded would probably be impossible. I mean, that would make it good, though. See you later, Wow. Thanks for the help, dude. This is the thing about playing hardcore, guys. And it's gotten a little lost in the Minecraft of it all. But an essential part of playing hardcore is dying. Like, that's what makes it different. Any tips for a forever world? Make sure that you clean up. This sounds stupid, but the thing is, it's... Oh wait, guys, I'm doing this wrong. When you play a world for a long time, it is an absolute given that there's going to be a moment in the future where you don't have time to play it. And I think that that's the moment when it gets decided whether something is a forever world or it isn't. When you come back from that break, you have to be able to still connect to it. And the only way that works is if your world isn't like a complete mess. Okay, we gotta... What is the crafting recipe for sea lanterns? I'm pretty sure I know it. But just to double check. Right. That's what I thought. So then if you want to have a forever world in anything, just make sure that you clean up. See, well, definitely fill the creeper holes. Just fill the creeper holes. Dude, I'm a dummy. I set up one. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. I know how to fix it. There's with how stupid I set up these autocrafters. Dude, the amount of time this took me to make and the fact that you can like space repeat craft, I might have been quicker if I did it the other way. The thing is though, This is better. This is better. Should I not hook up the Autocrafter to the Guardian Farm output? I definitely should. The thing is that doesn't exist anymore. The Guardian Farm output is currently decommissioned. Honestly, I could set it up again because I decommissioned the teleporters, like the chunk loaders. That was the thing that made it impossible to use. Do those empty out? Okay, they do. And that's a problem because it causes this. We can fix that though. It does mean I need a clock. Okay, I have a bit of a wacky idea for a clock, but I think it will work. Are you caught up on the push-ups? Shout out to you. That's good. I need more. I think I need more blocks. Yeah, 10 is not going to cut it. I don't think I have more blocks. Do we need 10 blocks for this? This is stupid. Guys, I realized a major problem with my super sort, like my sorter. Taylor, welcome in. Don't go easy on the spam though, or you're gonna get timed out. The major problem my auto sorter has is when I flick that lever, it hopper locks everything. So if I pause it, everything that is flowing around the system ends up in the overflow. And that's really bad. I probably need I need to time it and then put a timer on the hopper locking so that it activates after a set amount of time. That would fix it, I guess. I'm thinking what I'm gonna do on not having the blocks I want. Maybe I get super lucky and I randomly have them in my e-chest. Okay, I did not get super lucky by randomly having them in my e-chest. Then we'll actually use 10 blocks. Like the armor trims? Look in place. Thanks, dude. I got them because they're called Wayfinder. And when I started this world, I didn't use F3. So I had to sort of find my way all the time. I still don't use F3 actually, except for linking up portals. Okay, let me just do this and we'll rebuild the entire thing. Once. You know what? I might be able to do this. Okay, what I think a smart way to do this is we put a pulse extender here and then a hopper clock here. We'll have to guess what a smart amount of items is in there. I'm gonna try 20, see how it works. Okay, that's way too much. Skillet. Okay, Hopper Cloak needs to be set up a little bit different. $20 might actually be the move. What is the redstone? What does it do? I'll show you in a second when I got it figured out. Why does it not take the mouse block? Are mouse blocks weird some way? We'll try it with stone. Mouse blocks can be pulled with slime. That's a really interesting... It's like a super interesting condition for them. Wait, they're like lace terracotta? Really? You can't push them? No, you can't push them. Oh, you can't pull. They don't stick. Okay, let's see if this actually works now. Are you the actor who played Marlo? Not Danger Mario, you caught me. I'm busted. Okay, why does that do nothing? Does this need to be longer? Okay. Your majestic beard, of course I did, didn't we all? Dude, these are all like cooked from running it before. Okay, that one's fine. Okay, now what we gotta do is speed up the clock to where it just about fits. So we want it to refill completely before it fires again. Okay, so we had him on 59 here in the middle. I think that's a weak point. I think it needs a little bit more. Right. Let's add 4 items. It was on 57 here. Beautiful, beautiful. That ticked over a little bit. It might be a tiny bit quicker if we remove 1 item, but we really don't need to. So now that's going to empty out all the chokers. craft them into sea lanterns. That's what we wanted. And then all we have to do to empty all of this out is just occasionally change the shulkers. That's winning. I like that. The crystals are gonna run out first, isn't it? Gonna spam craft bricks. Doesn't really matter. I mean, okay, there's one more thing we could do to make this like flawless. I'm actually sorting manually in my auto sorter. Why do I do this? He says before he keeps doing it. Okay. Looney face reveal, Blaze. I've been I streamed with Facecam like 4 years ago. Yeah, just about 4 years ago. And now I was like, you know what? We're bringing it back. But that was like, I don't know, a couple of months for sure. Like a while. Half a year? Something like that. What was I? Oh yeah, I need hoppers. Guys, watch my low tech solution get lower tech. This is going to be incredible. These are the crystals, right? And see, data that long ago? I know, crazy, right? I had a couple eventful years, guys. Well worth it, though. We'll do it again. Okay, that's crystals. What do you do when you have way too much of something? Let me actually like lock the system for a second. Andrew, dude, thank you for the 280. Looney doesn't matter. Also, Looney, let's fix it. I mean, this is gonna save me a lot of time. Okay. Excuse me. Let's do that. That should lock it. Gotta make sure that nothing ran out. I think we got there on time. Perfect. What do you call respawn anchors, glowstone totems, and crystals in obsidian? A problem. Full-on crystal kit is always a problem. Honestly, this is the most loony production thing I've ever seen. This looks so messed up. I love it. Now the question is, do we do the same thing for the crystals? I think so. This front bit is gonna get very weird, but whatever. What is the player count of Naked and Afraid Season 3 and how's it going? The first question is 22. The second question I cannot answer. It's not allowed. What I can say is that it's turning into an incredibly cool season compared to the last one. Just the series as a whole. Oh, I forgot one row of things here. More up first because crazy way to do this. How much time did I invest into having my storage system, having overlocking? I mean, that's different though. This is temporary. Literally, these crafters are only there to help me get rid of that sort of backlog of things that I don't want to have. Lily scuffed. That is, in fact, the loony way. I mean, we did make what I said we were going to make. A scuffed autocrafting room. It's not super terrible, honestly. It does a good job at what I made it for. Apparently, we are going to run out of crystals, like, pretty soon. Not necessarily bad. Okay, there's a small chance we end up with like some of the autocrafter stuck like all the way towards the end. Not that big of a deal. Never mind, we still have those. I'm gonna start taking starvation damage in a minute. That's crazy work. I'm just not used to having to eat much from all the ultra hardcore. Okay, now it's actually perfectly spread out. So now the only issue is we need more storage space. Oh my god, that's possible. That's cool. That must have been like 1 pixel that I could hit. It's not even a whole pixel, I feel like. Oh my god, same mistake. What comment is in here reading? See one before you complain? I'm just reading multiple chats, so that might be the confusing part. Andrew, dude! Thank you for the $7 dono as well. Oh, same misclick. Looney, can you make your armor from balloons and wear on stream, please? For the Revolution would be so cool. Dude, that would be low-key, that'd be dope. We definitely need a balloon thing for a Revolution, right? Whatever it is. I think these are still gonna fill, but then we'll figure it out from the bottom. Let's put 2 push-ups in the bank for Andrew's $2.80 and $7 dono combined. Again, dude, thank you. This is kind of like gonna do its own thing. That's good. Let's check the copper golems, see how they're doing. Right, these guys are in trouble. We need to shut it down. Shut it down and help them out because they're actually struggling. What's the best way to get there? Oh, here. Sneak out the side. I think we might have caught it on time. Like, just as it happened. Okay, let's help him out by like finding something that there's a lot of. Grabbing that. I think the sand filter has overflown and the stone filter has overflown. Do copper golems have rights? Let's not go there. It's a dark place. All right, wait. I'm doing this all wrong. This stone. This is that's smooth sandstone. I don't think that's a thing. Nope. We're gonna put that in there. Okay, not the top. What we do want in there is like the random stuff. I think they're catching up now, which means this is working. Sarah, yo, thank you for 500 bits. So glad to have you back in your world nonetheless. Oh, I'm so happy to be back in the world. Thank you for the 500 bits. That's going to go in the push-up bank as well. Guys, I wanted to try and like... Stop that. I wanted to try and do a short stream and like... I think it's the push-ups have been holding me back from actually completing it. I think I'm gonna... I can always double it for next stream, AJ. I can, but I really don't want to. Nah, 53 I should be able. We gotta lock in and do them though. I don't have to leave, this is true. But I wanna finish up the UHCG design. I'm gonna rerun those shulkers, and then these ones that I have on me, I'm just gonna put them in manually. But first, let's let the golems catch up, and then 23. I'm gonna do a couple sets of 10. Get them done. That's 30 total. I gotta tell you guys, they're not coming easy after yesterday's workout. 23 left. Clicking. What am I standing on? What did I just walk into? Cat lover? I'm emptying out the push-up bank with 154 in today's bank in total. Lads, dude, thank you for 42 months. Crazy work. Passing through with the mandatory reference to the ultimate question of life, the universe and everything. Fuck. Wait. I have no idea what he's saying. Rogue Ruggy, welcome in. Elodie, long-time fan, occasional lurker. How do you stay motivated in the same world or start a new world is real? Like to have the world that isn't a 2-week phase. I think what you gotta do is make an emotional connection. And essentially what that is... See, bro, I told you the bots are his friends, don't even notice me. Reka Shannon, I'm also streaming a horizontal stream, and I'm streaming Twitch. So I'm like hopping back and forth between chats. Hope you're enjoying the stream though. Let me see. What was I saying? Oh yeah, you gotta make an emotional connection to the world. And basically what that is make a cool starter house. Make like something that you enjoy from the very start, and then sort of start building from there. Don't go too fast with the farms. You can make farms, but make them for things you need, rather than like sort of ticking them off a list. And keep your world like tidy, clean up, because eventually you're not gonna have time to play for a couple weeks. And then when you come back, it needs to still be a fun and exciting world. Which mine just passed that test because I didn't play for a couple months. And now we're back, and I'm excited to be back. Guys, we need 25 more. I'm struggling. 15 left. How long do we have to wait for next USCG episode, Dylan? I would love to upload it like next weekend. But it's down to Apple's my editor, whether we're ready to do that. Poor Looney? Nah. Seven, not comfortable. 8 should be doable. Guys, oh my god. I just realized that this is the first time in 2 days that I get to do this. We cleared the bank. Did it work? No, it was the wrong animation. There we go. Dude, that took a minute. Well, 6 hours more like. Okay, we gotta leave this here. And then we got places to be for end of stream. You know what? I'm gonna have my mace with me. Not quite day 8100. Getting close though, that's crazy. It took everything. Oh my god, Sarah. Thank you. A clear bank, we can't have that. Crazy work, that's 2 more. 2 more I can do. 2 more is not gonna kill me. Oh, that Enderman, like, tricked me. That one too. They just timed their escapes. Too much damage. Don't want that. You know what? Let's bounce. I think tomorrow, guys, we're setting up Foxy. Wait, my clouds are in the wrong place, I feel like. Didn't no plan on going here. The Varia. Let's see. Details. Where is it? Weather? No. There's like cloud height somewhere. Right, that needs to go way up. And then I still feel like they're weird, but whatever. What happened to the book? Sharky, we're doing it right now. We changed things a little bit to where I do all the book names at the end of the stream. That way the stream just flows a little bit better. Which is probably way nicer for you guys and also for anybody who like finds the stream and hasn't been here. They don't have to sit through like a bunch of book writing throughout the stream. So let me find a book. Looney Vine playthrough when? I mean, that's definitely on the list for like the hardest hardcore or whatever we're gonna call it. Sometime it will happen, guys. But we need to make the Minecraft career sustainable first. We got this. Boom! Shortcut. All right, guys. I'm gonna have to go to the donations channel. Today is the 9th, right? Caleb, dude, thank you for the gift sub. It's the 8th of May. I'm not in the right window. 8th of May, 2026. I'm gonna tab out and then probably I can do this way faster. Okay, first name in the book is gonna be Sab. Let me make sure that I can grab bonus names as well. I need to rescale my windows a little bit. Joel, thank you for the follow. Let's grab a bonus name. Rekha Shandan is gonna go in the book, as is Mickey, as is Deveria, aka you're down. Okay, and then we have Rihanna Nas goes in the book. Mamaluk Titan goes in the book. I think that's going to be like... it's definitely a red name. With the 10 gifted. Crazy work. One of those went to Jesscats. We gotta make that 8. Astronauts goes in there. Meow goes in there. Net. You're not no problem, dude. I appreciate you being here. Joel, DK, Teddy go in the book. Bonus names go to Dreamsan was in here. Dylan, thank you for being here. Another perfect stream. I appreciate it, dude. Hope you enjoyed it. We'll put Eric in the book. I'm gonna put both of your names in there, kind of. Mac22 got a sub gifted over on Twitch. It's Nelliel goes in there. Once Upon a Milky. Derek's World. Snazzy goes in there. Logical Sharky made it in. We have Udu. We have Andrew, Anyone Designs, who's gonna get orange named. Andrew, thank you, dude. Sarah's gonna go in there. We'll put Alex and Aiden in the book. Lance goes in. Caleb goes in. Scarabao. Let's see. Let's put Snacky Chan in there. Let's put Rico in there. Robka, guys, thank you so much for the stream today. I had a really good one. This was a vibe, and all we did was like run the storage, run the storage, hang out, bang out 150 push-ups. That's what we did. Mosire goes in there. Kimbo Pants, Jimbo, thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. Hope to see you tomorrow. Star Charlie makes it in. Ainsfee goes in as a bonus name. Let me see. Am I missing someone? Glitch Gaming is going to go in there. Glitch, hope you enjoyed the stream. And Shamwell, thank you for watching as well. See you soon. May 8th, 2026. It's still going? Well, that was it. Now, all I got to do is empty the bank one more time. Because we got 3 push-ups still in there. That felt way nicer after a little bit of rest. Okay, let's clear it. Guys, again, thank you so much for hanging out today. I hope you enjoyed the stream. I'm gonna send you on your way if you're watching on YouTube, and then I hope to see you tomorrow. Tomorrow I think we're mostly gonna get the storage done, and then after that we can start planning, which is gonna be exciting. For right now, I'm gonna go head out, make dinner, go design, and I'll see you soon. Until next one, Looney out.